I spent $100,000 on this abandoned property to build a homestead. I will have 6 months to complete this task before winter hits. Will I be able to do it or will I fail? Stay tuned and find out. And if you guys are enjoying this content, like and subscribe. So we are actually almost to the property now, and this property I only seen it in pictures, so I don't know exactly what needs to be done to make it livable. Wow, so this property's in a lot better shape than I thought, which is good for us because we can get started on the other projects we want to do. So we got 50 acres of land, and our house is in good shape. But the first thing we need to do, we need to clear out a spot because we need a chicken coop. So I ended up buying a can of spray paint on my way up here. So we're going to be marking the trees we want to keep and the trees we got to get rid of. So I think that'll probably be the first thing we do. So I'm thinking for this chicken coop, we're not going to go too big, but we are going to clear out the area for when we get money, we can actually put more. So I'm going to try to make it as straight as possible and take out probably around 20 trees. That should be enough room for everything we need to start out with. But we got no money to actually do anything. We got $524, which is not going to do much when you got to buy food and whatnot, trying to survive out here. But I was talking to a local. He actually owns a sawmill, and we can actually sell some wood to him. So that's what we're going to be doing. Try to get some income and try to fund this whole operation. And hopefully we can get this done before winter. Anyway, we got the trees marked out that we want to get rid of, so let's get cutting. So it's probably about 15 trees, and we're going to be cutting them so we can actually handle them and put them in back of our pickup truck. I wish I had a trailer, it would make it a lot easier, but we just didn't have the money for it. The land just costs, well, $100,000, which is a good price for 50 acres of land. So I guess I can't really complain, but we don't have a lot of starting money to fund this operation. So we're going to have to cut wood and sell it. Well, I was cutting wood for 40 minutes now, guys, and we got a big dent put in. We got probably 4 trees left to cut down. But then we got to delimb everything and cut it up into, I'm going to say 8-foot pieces. I think I should be able to handle that. Because the longer the wood, the longer lumber he can make, and the more money we get. And we might get him to cut us some lumber for our chicken coop, if you don't mind. So let's get this delimbed and let's get this done, so we can actually get some money. And just like that, we have all the lumber cut up, ready to go. We gotta just put it in back for our truck. Now this is probably not the most ideal truck for living in the bush, but at least we got a lift kit. I had this truck for a long time and I really couldn't part with it. I got everything else sold off, but this is what I wanted to keep. And we'll probably end up with a squatted truck with all the lumber we're gonna put on. We're gonna make sure we got a good load. We got about 40-minute drive to actually get to the sawmill. So I got to do what I got to do to get the wood over there so we can actually make some money. Okay, so I think this might be the last one. We actually got too much on as it is, and I don't want to beat up my truck because, well, just look. It's squatting already. It's not good on it. And I don't want to ruin my tailgate, so we'll strap this down. Oh, it brought the truck up. Okay. Anyway, we're going to head to the sawmill, which is our closest neighbor, and that's a 40-minute drive, so if we break our truck, we got a long walk ahead of us. But the plans for this property is very simple. We got 6 months before winter hits, and we need to make a source of income, and we need to be able to survive out here, so that's why we're getting chickens, we're going to get cows, we're going to get any animal we can to actually make this possible. And who knows, we might be able to do some odd jobs for the guy that owns a sawmill or other neighbors we got. We just gotta find them first. Now, this is probably not the smartest idea. We're going 100 and we got a load of logs on and I could feel the truck taking off. Oh, maybe we should slow down. Yeah, good thing we did. There's a turn we're supposed to be taking. Oh, we almost went off the road. Our truck can't handle this. Alright, so I'm finally at the sawmill. It was a 35-minute drive. We were going a bit fast in one spot, so we made up some time. But here's his sawmill. He's going to be cutting lumber for us. But in the future, we should probably get our own sawmill. It might save us a bit of time if we can actually do it on our property, and maybe we can sell lumber. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, but let's try to find the owner and see if we can work out some deal where we can get some chickens. So it actually been a couple of days and we were talking to the owner of the sawmill and we do have a deal worked out. It's just we gotta wait for him to actually get the chickens ready. So we're just cleaning up the property and trying to get it sorted. Okay, so we got a pile of wood. We got a bunch of stumps in our way, and I think he said he did have a backhoe we can borrow. Well, we do have to give him a load of wood for it, so that's why we got this put to the side. But I think that's where we're at right now. We need to go down and get this backhoe so we can get rid of the stumps and try to level out a spot for our chicken coop. I just realized, guys, we're going to have a problem if we keep driving this 40 minutes each time. There's no gas stations close by here, so I guess we're going to have to try to get some sort of tank put on our property and fill it up so we have fuel whenever we need it. But where is this backhoe? It must be behind the shed. I don't know why he just don't put it inside. It would make a lot more sense. Okay, so this is probably not going to be the fastest trip to bring this John Deere 410 up, but it will come in handy. We're able to dig stuff out, level stuff off. Let's just hope it starts. Okay, come on. Yeah, okay. He did say he didn't start it for a while, so maybe that's why it's not starting, but I hope it does. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I guess I'm going to be leaving my truck here and we're going to make the trip. So if it is 40 minutes by truck, how long is it going to be by backhoe? Probably 6 hours at this rate, because I think we can only go 40. Let me tell you, I thought these roads were rough before in the pickup, but imagine in backhoe. Yeah, these roads are terrible. We've been driving for 3 hours now, and I gotta say, we're probably over halfway. I'm hoping anyway. Everything looks the same out here, and I'm pretty new to the area. I'm just going off by the roads, but please, let this trip be quick. Yes, finally, we're back to our property. Oh god, that took forever, but we are here. So, oh, it looks like I missed a log. So I guess we get to practice with the bucket. So we're going to be pushing this log. Okay, so we'll push that up to the pile, and I might use that as firewood. We do need to get a new wood stove for our house. It is rusted out, so that will be one of the first purchases. Or if we can find one, and we get that put in the pile. So you know what time it is now. We need to try to level off a spot, and I sure hope this machine can do it. So let's try it. And just like that, we have a spot cleared out for our chicken coop, which is good because we're supposed to be getting our chickens within a day or two, and we only got this machine for the rest of today. We got to bring it back tomorrow. So let's get set up, and we got 20 stumps left to do. Oh my, this is going to take us forever, but we need to do it. We won't have a tractor here every day, so the most we can get done today will help us in the future. So let's get these dug out, and here we go. There goes the first of many. Oh, we still got 19 more to do, but I must say, it didn't take us long to do that first one. Maybe in the future, we'll probably have to invest in a machine like this. But for right now, we definitely don't have the money for it. We got a lot of things we got to do to get this operational before winter. But let's get the rest of these stumps done so we can move on and hopefully get a chicken coop built by tomorrow. Well guys, it's been a few days, but as you can tell, we got our chicken coop done. Now, we didn't use any of the wood we actually cut down for lumber. We ended up going to help a local friend, and guess what? He was tearing down a bin site, and we got the materials needed for a chicken coop. Now we have one. Now we're just waiting on our chickens. Alright, so I'm just chopping up some firewood, and you guys might hear a sound. Yes, we got our chickens and roosters. So we ended up getting 8 chickens, 2 roosters, and a big bag of chicken feed. And we topped up the tractor we were using, which left us with $72. So we spent $452, which is not good because $72 is not going to last a long time, especially since everywhere we go is at least a 40-minute drive. So we're going to be loading up another load of logs that we can sell to the sawmill. And hopefully we can get a good amount for it. I'm going to try to grab the longest ones because they pay better. And all the wood's pretty straight. Now I'm going to put this to the side because that's good firewood. We need that for our house to actually heat it up. Anyway, let's try to get this loaded up. And hopefully we get a good amount for it. Oh, we need money bad. This was probably not the best idea, but if it works, we will have a functional homestead. That's if we can make it that far. But this is the first week down, and I guess we kind of did make progress. We cleared out an area we could put our farm later and some chicken coops. So that's 1 week down, and hopefully from here on out, they get a little bit easier and better. But this is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.